You said you'd tell me. Before it happened, not after.
I didn't know how.
That's not an answer, Dex.
What do you want me to say?
I want you to say it now.
I stayed. I could have left and I stayed, and that has to count for something.
It doesn't. Not like this.
That wasn't real. No actors, no camera crew, no studio. Today, I'm doing a full deep dive tutorial on how to build a cinematic, emotional two-person drama scene from absolute scratch using Higgsfield. We're talking character creation, location design, scripted confrontation, synced AI voices, reaction close-ups. Follow along with the workflow step by step and grab the link or deal in the description before we start. First thing, open Higgsfield and go straight into Cinema Studio. This is your control room. It's where genre, tone, lighting, and camera behavior all get set before you touch a single character. Click New Project. Next, before actors, build your location, because location sets emotional context. I'm generating an apartment kitchen at night, something intimate and a little claustrophobic, because confrontations hit harder in small spaces. Then change this option from video to photo. This is where we will generate our assets. Click here and change it to cinematic locations. Next, I'll paste in this prompt. A dimly lit apartment kitchen at night, single warm overhead light, rain streaking the window in the background, cluttered counter with 2 coffee mugs, muted teal and amber color grade, handheld documentary-style framing, tension in empty space, drama genre lighting. Before clicking Generate, we will toggle some settings, resolution to 4K. And last, I'll select 2 versions. Then click Generate. Once that renders, lock it as your scene location, so every shot afterward stays consistent. Click on 3 dots, then select Create Element. Rename it to Location and change the category to Location. Hit Create It will lock in as a permanent location. Step 2. Generate your 2 Soulcast character sheets. Now we build the actors. Change options from cinematic location to Soul Cinema, then paste in this prompt. Woman, early 30s, tired eyes, soft freckles, dark hair pulled back loosely, wearing an oversized cream sweater, calm but guarded posture, speaks slowly, restrained emotional register, voice, low even, slightly hoarse, holds tension in her shoulders. Click Generate. Review the result. Face and vibe feel right. If not, hit Regenerate and try again before moving on. Save it as a new character and rename it to Mara Select Character, and create. For second character, we will repeat this process, paste in this prompt. Man, mid-30s, unshaven, exhausted, wearing a wrinkled dark blue button-up with sleeves rolled, expressive hands, leans forward when speaking, emotionally volatile, voice, tighter, faster pacing, cracks slightly under pressure, barely controlled frustration. Generate, review, save character. Once both are saved, you'll see them sitting in your Soulcast library as Mara and Dez. From this point on, every time we need one of them in a shot, we just select their name from a drop-down. We never re-describe them again. Step 3. Write the full script before touching dialogue fields. This is the step almost every beginner skips, and it's the most important one. Before you generate anything with actual talking, write your full script in a plain document first. Here's the complete script I wrote for this scene. 8 lines total, split between our 2 characters. 9 lines. Each one is going to become its own separate shot inside Higgsfield. I'll show you exactly where each line goes in the next step. Writing it all out first means you're not making up dialogue on the fly inside the app, which is where people freeze up. Step 4. Build your scene as 2 15-second prompts. For the actual video generation with synced voice and lip movement, I'm using Seedance 2.0. Most AI video tools generate video and audio separately. Seedance generate the mouth movement from the actual audio wave form at the same time. In each prompt, dialogue goes directly inside the text, in quotes, right next to the camera direction for that same cut. Let me show you exactly what that looks like. Prompt 1, first 15 seconds, lines 1 to 5, 15-second scene, drama genre, kitchen at night. Multi-cut sequence. Consistent characters Mara and Des. Camera cuts between them on each line. Shot 1. Mara. Mid-shot at kitchen counter. Dim, warm lighting. Restrained hurt. Camera static. Slow, subtle push-in. Mara says, "You said you'd tell me before it happened, not after." Shot 2. Des. Mid-shot. Leaning against counter. Defensive posture. Voice tightens. Camera handheld. Micro shake. Des says, "I didn't know how." Shot 3. Mara. Mid-shot, same position, sharper tone, jaw tightens slightly, camera static. Mara says, that's not an answer, Des." Shot 4. Des, mid-shot, hands open in frustration, voice raises slightly, camera handheld. Des says, "What do you want me to say?" Shot 5. Mara, close-up, 1 second pause before speaking, then flat and quiet delivery, no camera movement. Mara says, "I want you to say it now." Hit generate.
You said you'd tell me. Before it happened, not after.
I didn't know how.
That's not an answer, Dex.
What do you want me to say?
I want you to say it now.
This one prompt produces all 5 cuts back to back, with the dialogue already synced to each character's mouth. This second prompt covers the rest of the confrontation, and it also includes our 2 silent reaction shots. Notice those cuts have no quoted dialogue at all, just a description of the face and the pause. That's how you tell the app, no talking here, just emotion. Hit generate.
I stayed. I could have left and I stayed, and that has to count for something.
It doesn't. Not like this.
So what? We're done just like that?
We were done before you told me. You just weren't there for it.
Between the 2 prompts, that's your entire spoken scene and both reaction shots done in just 2 generations instead of 11 separate ones. Now all that's left is the edit. You can choose any software for editing. I'm using Premiere Pro. Drop all clips in order on the timeline. Double-check that prompt 1's output ends right after Mara says, "I want you to say it now," and prompt 2 picks up immediately with Des's next line. If the app generated them slightly out of sync, trim the clip edges in the timeline so they connect cleanly. Once the order is locked, go to Export Settings, set render quality to the highest option available, and click Render Full Sequence.
You said you'd tell me. Before it happened, not after.
I didn't know how.
That's not an answer, Dex.
What do you want me to say?
I want you to say it now.
I stayed. I could have left and I stayed, and that has to count for something.
It doesn't. Not like this.
So what? We're done just like that?
We were done before you told me. You just weren't there for it.
That's it. If you want this entire shot list with every prompt copy-pastable, comment "scene" below, and I'll send it your way. Part 2 is coming. Same 2 characters, full 3-scene arc. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss it.